Hi, I'm Selena, a teacher with 20 years of experience and a test prep expert with Study.com. Today, we are focusing on the FTCE 014 exam, which is the Middle Grades English 5 through 9 test. This problem set will cover the important subtopic of pedagogical content knowledge for teaching language arts. Let's dive in and get you ready to succeed. Students in a 7th grade English class are learning about different types of figurative language, such as metaphors and similes. Which of the following instructional strategies would most effectively help students grasp and apply these concepts? A. Using direct instruction to explain the definitions of metaphors and similes. B. Creating a figurative language bulletin board with examples from literature. C. Providing a list of figurative language terms without context or examples. Or D. Assigning students a project to write their own short stories using figurative language. Option A is incorrect. Direct instruction is useful for introducing definitions, but less effective for deeper understanding. Option B is incorrect. It provides visual reinforcement, but it's passive. Option C is incorrect. A list without context or examples is unlikely to lead to real understanding. The correct answer is D, assigning students a project to write their own short stories using figurative language. It best supports comprehension, retention, and practical use. This strategy is the most effective for helping students both understand and apply figurative language. By creating their own short stories, students actively engage with metaphors, similes, and other devices in a meaningful context. This approach supports deeper learning through application and creativity. A 10th grade English teacher asks students to write a persuasive essay arguing that school uniforms improve student performance. During the revision phase, students are paired up to review each other's drafts. Which of the following questions will best help students strengthen their arguments effectively? A. When did schools first start implementing uniform policies? B. What types of uniforms are most popular among students? C. How can wearing uniforms impact a student's daily routine? Or D. What are some statistics on student performance in schools with uniforms versus those without? A. When did schools first start implementing uniform policies is incorrect. This is just background information. B. What types of uniforms are most popular among students is incorrect. This focuses on style or preference, which doesn't support the argument about performance or learning outcomes. C. How can wearing uniforms impact a student's daily routine is incorrect. This is about habits or convenience, not direct evidence. The correct answer is D. What are some statistics on student performance in schools with uniforms versus those without? Asking for statistics on student performance in schools with uniforms versus those without is like looking for proof in a science experiment. It helps you show real evidence that uniforms can make a difference in how well students do in school, making your argument stronger. Which of the following works is most renowned for its use of allegory and would be most suitable for middle school students to explore this literary concept? A. The Chronicles of Narnia. B. Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. C. A Wrinkle in Time. Or D. Rip Van Winkle. B. Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry is incorrect. This book focuses on real historical issues like racism and family. C. A Wrinkle in Time is incorrect. It's a fantasy with some symbolism, but it's more about science fiction and adventure than clear allegory. D. Rip Van Winkle is incorrect. This is a short story about a man who sleeps for years. The correct answer is A. The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis is a classic example of allegory. The series uses symbolic characters and events to represent deeper moral, religious, and philosophical ideas, making it an excellent text for middle school students to explore the concept of allegory. A magazine advertisement for a new video game shows a young child playing the game alone in a dimly lit room. The game's features and storyline are briefly described in text. Which of the following changes would make the advertisement more appealing to teens ages 13 to 16? A. Adding a detailed list of the game's technical specifications and system requirements. B. Featuring a group of teenagers playing the game together and having a great time. C. Showing a single teenager focused on playing the game with intense background music. Or D. Including a section of the game storyline presented as a written summary. A. Adding technical specs is incorrect. Teens usually care more about fun and social aspects. C. Showing one focused teen with intense music is incorrect. This feels more serious and lonely, not showing the social fun teens want. D. Including a written story summary is incorrect. Teens prefer action and visuals over reading long text in an ad. The correct answer is B. Featuring a group of teenagers playing the game together and having a great time. Showing a group of teenagers enjoying the game together would resonate more with the social nature of teens aged 13 to 16. This age group often values peer interaction and experiences that they can share with friends, making the game appear more appealing if it's shown as a fun group activity. Thanks for joining me today as we reviewed test prep questions for the FTCE 014 exam. For more practice, check out our FTCE Health K-12 019 playlist. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our FTCE Health K-12 test prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short, targeted video lessons specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to the channel, and please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and happy studying.